A white woman took to her TikTok account and said that she loves being white. Check it out.
I love being white. I love the white community. I like going outside in the morning, waving at my neighbors. I love knowing that my neighbors aren't going to steal from me. I love the peace and quiet. I like when I go on bike rides and everybody just politely smiles and waves at me. I love the self-determination, the willingness to build community. I love that we're patriotic and that we genuinely care about the well-being of our nations. I love that we have a good reputation when we travel. I love having good credit. I love owning this beautiful house. I love the fact that I started out with nothing and I was still able to achieve things. I love waving at the cops and telling them how much I appreciate them working for their community. I love that when we see something wrong, we actually want to fix it. I love the history of our ancestors, no matter how much society tries to indoctrinate us to hate it. I love that we're known for being creators, builders, and explorers. I love that we welcome each other into our countries, and I love the global culture that we've built together. What I don't love is people thinking that they can conquer us just because we're nice. I don't love that corrupt governments have been draining our wealth so that they can replace us with people that they can control easier. I don't like the fact that immigration has been used as a hybrid warfare tool against our people. Right now it feels like good and evil are battling it out on our earth. So choose good, choose community, and choose love. At the end of the day, if there's anything that's going to defeat hate, it's going to be love. Love for your people. So yeah, I do love being white.
So as you saw there, she listed a whole host of reasons as to why she loves being white, but you notice that she didn't say nothing about them loving soap and seasoning. Anyway, I digress because that's not why I'm here. Well, one of the things she said she loved, and to me, all I heard is white privilege, right? I love the white privilege that I have. She said she gets to walk outside and wave to her neighbors and all that. She gets to ride her bike in peace and not have to worry about being robbed, I guess, because of the neighborhood she lives in. And she owns this beautiful home and all these other things. Another thing she talked about was the history of her ancestors. And we know the history of her ancestors, the history especially regarding us, is slavery, but they're proud of that too, right? Because a lot of them are still living off of the generational wealth of slavery. Oh yes, so she's proud of that, and we know that they're proud of it because anytime we talk about reparations and anything like that, they talk about why do you deserve that, right? But then again, she just doesn't want to talk about the money they still living off of while she talking about she's so proud again, and all that sounds like white privilege. Another thing she talked about was their people being creators, builders, and explorers. Like, what did y'all create that you didn't steal from somebody else? What did you build? Because I can tell you right now, if you go to Egypt, y'all made sure that the noses and things like that were blown off the sphinxes because you didn't want people to know who really built those, right? And you talk about exploring. Are you talking about Christopher Columbus, boo-boo? What did he explore and find? He brought his pasty self to America and found people already living here, right? Including my people, the indigenous people, right? They found indigenous people here. And they came and talked about, oh, look at me, I found America. No, you didn't. You found yourself in other people's business and stole it. That's what you did. But that's the stuff that they're proud of, right? And then she talked about immigration. Well, you know, they're using immigration to replace us. Let me tell you something. Y'all are the original immigrants of everywhere except for Europe, right? Y'all weren't indigenous to America. You're not indigenous to Africa or anywhere else in the Middle East or nowhere. Y'all immigrated there and put your flag there and pretended like you own it and you found it. But yet you talk about immigration. How about y'all immigrate back to Europe, where you're from, and you ain't got to worry about people feeling any way about you loving your white self. But you know what, though? I agree with you. Toward the end, when you said, you know, it's all about love for your people. I absolutely agree. But see, the other problem is this. When we say we love ourselves, black love and all that, well, why do you got to always be about black? Why is everything got to be racial? But there you are talking about you love yourself because you're white and good. I love that for you. I really do. I really love it. I love it more than the sun loves you. I didn't say I love you. I said I love that for you, right? Because we know the sun don't really love y'all. But anyway, as I was saying, when black people talk about we love ourselves, y'all have a big problem with that, right? You don't understand why. And we, as you're learning, we're okay with segregation. We've always been okay with that, right? Until, you know, your people came along with the false idea of civil rights. We've always been okay with being away from y'all because when we're away from y'all, then we're a lot safer, right? From you. Because you know what your kind, when I say a kind, white women have done in regards to our black people, especially our black towns, right? You say, they did something to me and then there goes the whole town, right? Again, that's white privilege. But when we're away from you, we're a lot safer. When we're away from your police officers that you say you can just wave to, we're a lot safer. Yeah, take them with you. Take them with you in your white town, wherever it is. And yeah, y'all building your little white towns all over the place, please and thank you. Because as I say, when y'all build y'all towns, that means that the rest of us ain't got to be worried about y'all, right? So yeah, you should love being white, but you should also love the idea of everybody else, especially Black Americans, loving to be Black. But again, all you really said is, I love enjoying all this white privilege that I'm getting. You ain't slick. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please